Hi, I'm Bruja Babs, and this is Cafecito Con Tarot by Brujo Life. So today we're going to do a general reading for all the elements of the zodiac sign, or the air signs, which are Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini. The fire signs, which are Sagittarius, Leo, and Aries. Earth signs, which are Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn. And of course, my sign, the water signs, which is Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. Now I'm going to start shuffling, and we'll start off with all the air signs and do the reading from there. So I'm starting off with the air signs, tarot reading for the week, which is Aquarius, Libras, and Geminis. So if you can see right here, we have the Four of Pentacles in reverse, the Five of Pentacles upright, and Justice in reverse. So for all the air signs, it's basically telling you that, you take so much control into your life, but you need to loosen up the grip. You need to take care more of yourself spiritually, keep yourself balanced. Don't allow people to bring you down. Always try to push yourself forward. Yeah, there's going to be certain times where you're going to have difficulties, and you're going to feel like you're being knocked down to the ground. But you know what? Just because you're on the ground doesn't mean you have to stay there. You could get up and be as strong as you are and just keep on pushing. Just because justice is in reverse, doesn't mean that you can't have the balance. You can gain all that balance back. And, at the same time, it's also telling you, take care of your money. Don't overspend, don't oversplurge on things that you don't need. Take into consideration what you're going to need for later in the future. Everything is with moderation. Don't, overspend, don't overthink things. Think things thoroughly, and make sure that you always take the time to invest in yourself. So this was my reading for all the air signs, for all the negativity that can be surrounding you this week, for the evil intentions that people may be throwing at you. It's always good to wear something protective as for evil eye. I have my evil eye shirt. You could wear an evil eye amulet if you like. At the door, you could always put a nice glass of water. Put some either alumbre, or you could put some camphor into the cup of water. You could put a little glass like this, and that's gonna soak up all the negative energy as soon as you walk in, and it stays contained to that glass, which is a little thing. If you see that the glass starts to get a little bit too cloudy, make sure that you change it, even if it's the next day when you come in the house and you see it. Another thing that you can do is prepare yourself for a sweet herbal bath, which is going to help to remove some of the negativity, but is also going to help you to bring in some of those positive vibes that you need, prosperity, and try to do it for at least 3 days. If you feel that you need it for a little bit longer, you can always do it for 7. Many blessings to all, and bendición. So now we're getting into the fire signs, which is Sagittarius, Leo, and Aries. Okay. So we have the Emperor in reversed, the Moon, and the Page of Wands upright. So for all the fire signs, it's just basically telling you, you know, right now, during this, during this eclipse phase, and also during Mercury retrograde that we're in right now, the fire signs are going to be going through some type of emotional battle. You know, before the Mercury retrograde, you were feeling in control of your life, control of your passions, control of even your work environment. But right now it's just feeling a little bit like overwhelmed, like you're on a roller coaster and you're at the top and you're trying to get all the way down, but you're trying to rush through it. You know, take your time. Because rushing through it, all you're going to do is you're going to cause hiccups. You're going to cause moments where you're going to come down crashing. You know, the moon upright is telling you, you know, be more intuitive with yourself. Listen to yourself. Listen to your you know, your surroundings. Don't just pay attention to it as looking at it, but focus more on if you're, you know, walking down the street and you for 1 second get this thought, oh shit, I can't walk down this block, or I can't, you know, make this decision. Really listen to that, because if not, all you're gonna do is create chaos into your life. You know, if you're learning something, also, you know, focus in on that. Just because we went through an eclipse, just because we're in a retrograde, doesn't mean that you can't continue, you can't keep pushing yourself to learn these things, or even look for a new job. Yes, it says, you know, during retrograde, don't sign any contracts, don't start anything new. But you know what? Without even giving yourself a chance, how would you know if it was going to be in the best interest for you? You know, if you feel comfortable right now, then if you want to wait, then that's fine. But here is telling you, just be more intuitive, listen more to yourself throughout this week. Don't let other people make you doubt your own thoughts. You know, also try to let go of the need to having to control everything in your life. Some things you can control, other things, you know, you have to leave it for the destiny or the universe to decide. You know, you could make the right decisions. Think about what decisions you've made in the past that you could change today, but don't try to control everything, and don't try to control everyone that surrounds you in any aspect of your life. So actually, one of the things that all my fire signs could do for this week is really take a moment, you know, take a salt lamp, light a tea light in it. If you have the ones that you could put the tea light in. If not, if you have the ones that you plug in, that's fine. Also, just plug it in, go into your little Zen mode, and really sit down and meditate for at least 15 minutes if you can. You could do, if you have to do less, then that's fine, but don't rush it, you know, and really ground yourself, because during this week, you don't want to come across too overbearing to people. So grounding yourself, taking time for you to really cleanse your aura, your space. Also light some incense that's going to help you to bring you to that happy place that you need to be. So thank you to all my fire signs for tuning in. If you would like to book a private reading with me, just go to our website at brujolife.com. Also hit that subscribe button. This reading is for all my earth signs, which is Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn. Okay. So here we got the Page of Wands upright, the Ace of Wands in reverse, and the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. So for all my earth signs, it's actually saying, you know, you're not putting your best foot forward when it comes to learning anything. You know, you start something, you stop it, and it's because you're not seeing anything come to life. But, you know, once you start doing something, it's like you're taking a drawing and you draw some eyes, or you draw the outline of a face. Without the detail, the finer details, you're not going to be able to see the beauty of what it is that you're drawing. You know, don't stop just because it's hard, or don't stop just because you're not seeing it go anywhere. You know, it takes time, it takes precision, it takes motivation, it even takes that fiery passion from inside for you to be able to accomplish the things that you want to accomplish, for you to be able to keep you know, getting, you know, you have to be a go-getter. You know, stop, you know, second guessing yourself. Stop, you know, getting overwhelmed with situations and just not continuing what it is that you want to do. Be it if you're going to, you know, different job interviews and you feel like it's going nowhere, but if you go in with confidence and say, you know what, I could do this. You know, I'm a jack of all trades, and I can learn whatever it is that's being given to you at that moment. Then you go in with confidence, and you'll be able to just keep going forward. Yes, there's gonna be some type, you know, some type of loss when it comes to money. If you're not very secure at a job, you can lose your job. But you know what? Just because you lost something doesn't mean another door isn't open. So for all my earth signs, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, one of the prescriptions that I'm going to give for you guys is take a bay leaf. On top of the bay leaf, you know, with a pencil. If you don't have a pencil, because it's going to break the bay leaf, you could always use a pen and just write your intention on the bay leaf upright. Not where the veins are, the other side, which would be the top part of the bay leaf. Take that, you know, write with your intention of what it is that you want. Yes, if it's going to be for monetary reasons, be it for work, be it for even for to give yourself more passion in whatever it is that you're doing this week, and keep it in your wallet. Put it somewhere safe where you're not going to break it, or where you're not going to lose it. And, you know, also cleanse your house with some frank and myrrh if you have, for incense. If you have the bay leaf, you could also write the intention on there and go around the house and burn it. You know, you could always go to our website at bluewholelife.com. We sell a prosperity powder that you could also burn onto some charcoal, or you could just sprinkle some of that into your wallet to bring in any blessings to all. Thank you for tuning in. And if you like my readings, please subscribe. And also, if you want to book a private reading with me, go to bluewholelife.com. So this reading is for all my water signs: Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Let's see what the cards have in store for you for this week. So for all my water signs, this week is going to be a moment for you to actually sit down, regroup, and take some time for yourself. You know, these eclipses, this retrograde, or these elements in the world that's going on today is just really over taking your emotions. It's making you feel overwhelmed. It's making you not be able to focus. It's making you, you know, so it's making you second guess yourself. It's becoming overwhelming for you emotionally. So you need to take a step back, and just like the Four of Cups is doing, is you know, take time, meditate. You know, if you don't want to meditate, you could also just, you know, just take some time for yourself, regroup, go near the water, go to a beach, go to a park, and just really sit and think. It's not contemplate on everything that's bad that's going around you, but look at what's happened and what you could do to change those things. You know, because the world is in your hands. You know, no one could tell you, you know, no one could make you drop what it is that you want to do. No one could make you change your course of destiny. You could do that on your own. You know, just because everyone says let's go right doesn't mean you have to follow that. You know, you could go left and be prosperous, be, you know, more focused. But unless you're able to see that within yourself, you're not going to be able to do that. Don't judge yourself so harshly either. You know, you have the upper hand. You know, you're able to control that. You're the signs of emotion. You're the signs of intuition. Just motivate yourself as you would try to motivate others. Also take a white bath, which I'm going to leave the recipe either below or right on the video. You'll be able to see it. Just once you take that white bath, make sure to keep yourself with, you know, with white clothes once you get out. And also keep your head wrapped in white if possible throughout the week. If not, just keep something white on you, a white shirt, white pants. It's just to give you some clarity. You could also put the bath under Santa Clara, Saint Clair, which is, she's the, you know, the saint to give you light, to give you clarity, you know, take away a lot of those mental blockages that you may be feeling during this week. If not, you could just say a prayer to her. I could also leave a prayer at the description on the bottom. That way you could always have it on you. So this is going to help you to, you know, avoid a lot of confrontations, a lot of problems, and, you know, keep you away from getting too hot-headed during this week. It's going to keep you a little bit more calm and more focused. So if you like this reading, hit the subscribe button. If you want to book a private reading with me, go to brujolife.com to schedule a reading with me. And thank you for tuning in. Many blessings and bendición.